It is I, JJJinks, and I bought a whole bunch of budget knives from Amazon. I kept the price between $10 and $27, and I give my thoughts, concerns, and overall review of these knives after carrying them with me every day for an entire week, so that you don't have to. The important questions are they any good? Do you get your money's worth? Join me in this review series. This is JJJinks Truck Stop Knives! Episode 11, the Falcon Tactical Knife, $9.50. It's a new week and I carried a new knife. This one is the Falcon Tactical Knife, and it's a shiny one. What we're looking at is 8.25 inches, that's 21 centimeters, with a 3.75 inch blade, 9.5 centimeters. It's kind of a hybrid trailing / clip point blade, riding on Teflon washers, and the handle is 4.75 inches, 12 centimeters in length. I'm not really sure how much it weighs, but it weighs quite a bit. I'd say it's about 8 ounces, maybe a couple hundred grams. And the blade steel is Mystery 440 stainless. Don't know what kind. The scales are obviously also made of shiny steel. The clip is a high ride tip down only, and it is a liner lock blade. So obviously one of the things I really like about it is it's really highly polished. This thing is a mirror finish all around. And even though it's all metal, it's actually chamfered really well. There are no hot spots, no sharp corners, edges, or anything like that to worry about. And the hand feel is super nice because of the way that the handle curves. It makes for a very natural, ergonomic grip. So it's comfy, no complaints there. I guess another positive thing would be that there is a ton of real estate for engraving. If you wanted to get some, a gift for somebody, or just kind of a custom sort of deal on this guy, there's enough room to make it into an entire piece of artwork on its own. And that's where my legs end, because even though the action is really quite smooth, it wasn't like that out of the box. It needed a little bit of grease to get it going. I used Benchmade's Blue Lube, but it very quickly loosened up, and I have had no problems with it ever since. And because it's all metal, it's also very cold. I've said this about other knives that were all metal. If it's a cold day and you go to pick this up, it's going to freeze your hands a little bit, so be aware of that. Now, even though the curved handle contributes to the hand feel, there's one negative aspect to it. It also contributes to the pocket feel. It sort of curves inward into your pocket, and so it protrudes and invades that space. Wasn't a big deal for me personally, because in my pocket I just have my keys, which I only use a couple of times a day. But if you reach into your pocket a lot and you don't like touching a knife when you do so, this knife might be a problem. They had to mow the lawn now. And, of course, because it is a polished mirror finish, it is also very slippery. So that's not necessarily knocking the knife itself, it's just, mirror finish problems. So my overall recommendation is no. I think there are too many problems, not enough positives. But if you like polished steel and you want to do some engraving and you need a lot of space, this knife could be a nice, inexpensive option. It is quite handsome. And join me next week when I carry this little knife made by Smith & Wesson.